Hey everyone, I'm Garrison and welcome back to the channel. So today, finally, I'll be catching up on ONEWE with 3 music videos actually. The first one being for Universe, and then the second one, Montage, which released like 11 days ago. I was surprised when I was like searching up all the MVs that I need to catch up since January of this year. But yeah, Montage as well. Roommate is gonna be their newest and latest release. I believe it is a special single based on my social media feed and such. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, I do want to apologize for being really late to Universe and lacking ONEWE videos, because I think when this was released, this says right here January 4th, I was like traveling between cities because I went back home here for Christmas break and such, and winter break. But aside from that, I'm not sure what I'm getting myself into with all of these MVs and songs and such. So let's just say, yeah, I will come in with a blank mind, and you never know what you're gonna get, like when it comes to ONEWE. All you know at the end of the day is just something great, and I feel like I felt that throughout many of their releases, such as Aurora, that time when I checked out Aurora, Star and such. But yeah, let's just get into the music videos now, shall we? Alright, so I brought up the first music video here, Universe by ONEWE, and then I queued up the other music videos for Montage, and then right after Roommate, of course. But I got the English captions on and all though. Let's go. Ooh. Wow. Just the start of this song. I feel like it's taken quite the sentimental route per se so far. Wow, Younghoon. Wow. The emotion that's being poured out from the vocal work, but also from the instruments, the instrumental work. When I see the white flowers, I can't stop thinking about you. What if we fall on that star? I love the string work in this song, by the way. Just the overlay of the keyboard to the guitar work and wow. Wow. Oh, and shout out to everyone who's behind the scenes. And of course, we got Young-hoon on the lyrics, composing side. Young-hoon, Jeon Dae-woon from RBW, and the inner works, and then arrangement-wise as well. Honestly, at the end of the day, you can feel the members' influences when they come onto a track, you know, whether it's Sia, Young-hoon, like, they're very self-made, and that's one of the many things that I love about ONEWE for sure. But also, before we dive into the next music video, though, I've got to say, Universe here, what's so beautiful about this is there is a great balance in this boy band from of course, the instrument work to the vocal work that's being done in this. I always get that feeling, the right amount of balance, or like a solo from, whether it's by, you know, one of their vocalists, or of course the members playing on their instrument, whether it's a guitar solo or the drums, you feel me? And in Universe here, what I really love about it, and that got me thinking across the previous releases that I've heard so far on the channel here with y'all, is that they really know how to keep us fans and listeners engaged. From the instrument work to the vocal work, it keeps us really engaged in an emotional manner, whether it's either like one hell of a jamming type song or a song that captivates you emotionally. And that's what Universe did to me here, is hit me in all those feels and, like, you know, strung all those right heartstrings in this song. The hooks, I feel like, does its job, but song structure wise, I actually really dig. At the very end here, actually, I'm just gonna point it out right away here. It's this moment right a little bit. I'm gonna bring it back actually even further to just get re-immersed into the song again. I just feel like ONEWE has that power too, that control, where every time you listen to their music, it just is a whole experience, and it's never the same experience like the first time around when you first listen to their music, you feel me? The music is just so powerful. And it's not like, oh, this is a rock ballad that only has like one climax to it and then that's pretty much it. Because I emphasize this, guys, a lot. As much as I love ballads, pop ballads, slow and tempo songs, OSTs, I become picky over time and really want arrangements and ballads to not go that typical kind of route where the moments in the song feel predictable. And in Universe here, I love how things get heightened, per se, in the vocal department and in unison with the instrument work. Like, notice this moment right here with Just the ripping of the guitar. And then those beautiful angelic notes are being hit. I'll hover around you. Wow, really, all these lines truly linking together so well at the end of the day. But in this moment, notice the keyboard work, right? That keyboard work by Younghoon is just so beautiful. It's just overlaid so lightly. And notice this, like, I'll hover you, I'll be your star, and I believe this is in combination with Dongmyeon, and of course, to Dongmyeon and Younghoon. Sorry, I'm in this moment, in the first listen and the second listen, it's hard for me to make sentences of how beautiful this song is, and I was like speechless on the first listen. But I love how they bring it together here, and then one of them, I believe it's Younghoon, breaks off with, yeah, they bring it together here. Okay. Dongmyeon, right? Yeah. And then ending off with those chords right there. And then prior to that, right? There are some lines that truly speak out to me prior to that. Yeah, like right here. The one that stayed by my side. The one that held me tight when my head was down. On the countless days when darkness surrounds you. Can I wrap you in my arms when your head is down? And just all the scenes that I'm seeing here, I'm really getting the overall message of this reaching out to your significant family member or other one or friend, and you could see it throughout these scenes, right? It's like whether it's the mother or the grandmother's birthday here, and then later on as well, just with someone else celebrating special moments and sort of showing the bonds that are going on throughout this MV, I'd like to say. Like how things get a little bit muted there, and then they bring it back with the drums and everything. See, even in these moments, you know, every moment, it's like, whether it's your friends, a significant other one, and if you're in a relationship, or your family members, like, this is what I'm saying. But like, truly, I really get this, where it's like, everything of you, even your whole world, become my universe. That I love how straightforward it is with the message, you know, and it just gets better and better, because throughout this, right, notice how not until the end we get hits with the bridge, and pretty much It wraps up with the bridge and the one-liner at the end. Oof. You know what? And you know what? I feel like Universe is one of those few songs that you listen to and be like, wow, this is a song that I could see like going back upon and listening, and it's gonna be there in times where it's gonna help console my feelings, whatever I'm going through at the time. And I don't know, it's a strange thing. Us human beings, when we're sad, we listen to sad music. We don't tend to listen to happy music. Or when we're feeling down, we listen to, you know, like bittersweet music. You know what I'm trying to say? But I love how this is more so consoling and almost healing. I think, and that's due to most heavily healing due to the vocal work in conjunction with the instruments, how they're being played throughout this song. But wow. Let's get into the next one though. Next music video we have here is Montage, and yes, it is the B-side off of the same album, Universe. And look, if Montage, I'm sure it's gonna be taking a different route somehow. Yeah, like I said, you never know what you're expecting from ONEWE, but I feel like when it comes to ONEUS and ONEWE, I keep saying it, I really need to dive into their discographies, and I think this summer is gonna be the right time to do it. And now that I'm done my studies and such, but is there any no English captions? Okay, let's just continue this, guys. Make sure get the max volume here. Oh, okay, I can already tell this. Yeah, this one's gonna be more upbeat. Ooh. Love the strumming here. Hey. Really loving the energy so far too. Ooh. It feels very uplifting, right? Man, what is the solo here though? Oh, let's go, Sia. Oh! Wow, what drum work too! This MV, I got to say too, spectacular with the lighting work. And this truck just moving Either that or the camera's moving. This is Kangyeon, right? Oh, the riffs! Oh, it picked up here. Wow! Hold up. There's no way we can just continue off like that into the next music video. Montage. Wow. I understand the titling of this song now. Even though I had to go past the lines of the lyrics, didn't have English captions for this, unfortunately. Montage is just that song where you're headbanging, you're jamming along like crazy non-stop. It's relentless, and I really love how relentless it is. The energy, though, super uplifting, and I love how it's just all full rock on a mentality to it. But I gotta give it to Kanghyun for that like guitar solo. That guitar solo literally rocked my world. And then Sia coming into play there earlier on. My favorite scene, hands down, has to be the truck that was either moving or not. Whether, doesn't matter, because the lighting was so dope. How they were playing inside that truck, really creative with it. I mean, I've seen people utilize trucks in different ways, whether it's semi trucks and such, or pickup trucks, or something like that. But just them being in the truck and just like jamming it out is like, it really connects to the free spiritedness that's in this song, that's felt in this song. So I actually want to bring this back, maybe actually from the beginning. Let's just do that, and like I'll break down things as we go. And the way that like the guitar is like really amplified in this. Okay, when you have a rock ballad, you don't necessarily like have like everything amplified. Maybe during that very like unexpected electric guitar moment in some ballads, rock ballads I should say, or ballads in general. But Montage here, I love how it's like right out of the gate. Just utilizing the cymbals in the right moments. Oh. Just the start of the strumming. And what is this? Why did it pause all of a sudden? I think it's just rendering the quality. Yeah, let's just bring it back further up here and continue. Really dig their outfits, like the jean jackets and everything. And like, I love how it's shown in this. It's like they're giving their 110%. They're like letting it all out. I don't know. I guess it's such an RBW thing. It seems like every group that I notice in RBW, every artist I notice in RBW, they know how to throw on a performance. All of them, you know, Mamamoo, Purple Kiss, you name it, and then we have ONEWE, like, they just know. They know how to engage. They just know how to engage us. That reminds me, though, I still need to do a video. It's gonna be in a separate video. That ONEUS and ONEWE's song called "Stay." I believe it was released like November or December. I believe December of last year, but still gonna get to it at some point. And then, oof. Just ripping it. See, like, notice the lighting, you know what I'm saying? Notice the lighting in this truck, utilizing these vertical lights, and then the work, the lighting work on the guitar here. Hands down, one of my favorite moments in this song, not gonna lie. I'm sorry, guys. I don't usually pause this much, but since we're, you know, doing a mini marathon here, and I'm loving all these songs so far, especially Montage here, I just can't help myself. There's a lot to talk about. Picking up with the drums. The vocal approach is phenomenal too. And then we carry it on here, right here. Scales up. Lets it rip. Oh. You hear that angelic moment right there? Adds so much to it. Adds so much. Look at this. Or listen out for it. They just know how to compliment each other in their music. That's cool. And they have those like bright lights that you see at like sports games or like baseball games and such. But we're on to the next one. Roommate. Hopefully this one has English. Okay, good. This one has English captions, so we're gonna see how this one plays out. This is, you know, a separate era, the latest one, the newest one, and I believe it is a special single. So let's continue this.
오늘 밤도 잠이 오지 않아. 너는 기타, 나는 피아노. 오늘도 이렇게 우리의 하루를 얘기하곤 하지. 웃기지만 너와 나도 나이가 드나 봐.
We're getting more mature. Oh, what are these strings here? But it, like, borderline in the forefront.
그대 드라마 같이 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 작은 소년들.
Ooh. Wow. The emotional impact in this song is so, how should I put it, done in a one of a kind manner. There's these strings again that add so much depth in this. This is Dongmyeon then. Younghoon killing it in the vocal department. And this, hold up.
조금 더 크면 지금도 그립겠지. 한편의 영화 같이 그대 드라마 같이 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 작은 소년들.
Straight chills. Roommate. Now I wonder what if there's a direct like meaning behind this song. I'm sure it was explained by one of the members and such, but roommate here, all I can think about is like what was the one line at the very end there? Dreamt of becoming the main characters, the little boys. I feel like we all have those moments where we think about those good times, and it doesn't. And if it's connecting to a roommate, it's whether it's a roommates or like your friends back in the day, the childhood, the places you've been together, and just seeing these scenes of them being together here. And it's like it's a very residential area, and just the uniforms and everything, like the school uniforms and such, and like an elementary, I could bring it up here for you guys. This elementary school, I believe it has to be, or you know, like, or just a school in general. And just growing up together, and like, I can't believe I've fallen upon this line here, like a movie. Yes, like a drama. Wow. That's crazy, because in this moment here, it's sort of it sort of reminds me of Universe, but not in the exact type of message and emotions, like mixed emotions, the various emotions that I felt in Universe, but just bring it together and wrapping it up And then actually I should just like keep it up for y'all here.
그 주인공을 꿈꿨던 작은 소년들.
Now it's actually Universe. Okay, Universe, they brought it together, and I think if I recall correctly, Dongmyeon, he wraps up that song. But this time around, in this special single, Roommate, it's Younghoon. It's Younghoon who wraps it up at the very end there. Sorry guys, I'm not like highly familiar of ONEWE, and that needs to change soon. But yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Tonight I can't shut my eyes, thinking whether I should have stopped myself then. I did want to check these lines out more closely, because it was us, now in this melody. Because I miss those days, exactly, reminiscing on those days. I like it. Looking back on the good days, like, yeah, we were immature. And I feel like when they're talking about like innocent days, memory, or yeah, definitely childhood, those days where you don't have to worry about taxes or adulthood stuff, adult things, and all in all, really beautiful song. It's funny to think about it, but I guess we are getting older. Yeah, that line there too. Not one, not twice, but 3 times. It's piano chords. You got to give it to them in this music video, though, for really being immersed in the performance of the song. And obviously very contrasting compared to like Montage, and even quite different compared to Universe, but all in all consoling in different ways, right? If you want a fun pick-me-up, you're picking up Montage, right? And I feel like I heard I Miss You and then some other, I can't remember exact lines in Montage because, you know, no English captions for that one. Roommate, though, reminiscing on the good times, Universe, emphasizing bonds, the relationships, the people who are close to you are in life, and focusing the point of that other individual or group of people that mean a lot to you are in your universe, and at the same time, I myself want to be in your universe to support you in life, and all. But wow, lot to take in, and I feel like that's always the case when it comes to ONEWE, and I'm glad that I didn't miss this this time around when it came down to Roommate, and admittedly, sometimes when it comes to YouTube, I procrastinate, especially when it comes to albums, because it takes a long time for me to review albums, especially albums that are really, really good, and I'm sure that's going to be the case. Actually, let me search up ONEWE Universe, the album for, so I can note this right now, guys. Universe. In the meantime, I can check who was on in terms of Montage. Planet 9, Voyager. Oh, Montage. Okay, written by Sia, Yeonhoon. Vocals. composed by Sia as well, and Younghoon. Wow. And then for roommates, ONEWE roommates. Let's see who is behind the scenes for this one. Im Do Hwan, Younghoon, and Sia. Yeah. You could totally feel their influence. There's just a lot of times where, even though I may not become like a full-fledged fan of a group, or vice versa, be a fan of a group, you could feel that influence. And it just seems like, again, now I think about it, RBW artists, they're very hands-on, and I love that, like, majority or more to all of them. I need to check out ONEUS's discography in terms of B-sides as well, is that they can be hands-on with their own music, and eventually, in some moments, they could solely be one or two members solely be only working on the lyrics and the composing side, and I'm sure that's gonna be the case. It probably already happened for ONEWE, or it's gonna happen in the near future at this rate, because everything, it's something magical. I feel every time, whether it's a very upbeat song or slow in tempo song, light in mood, heavy in mood by ONEWE. It's just something always magical I feel from them. And I say this all the time, I emphasize this all the time. If you have a good song, that's great. But if you have a good song and you're able to provide emotions that take it to another level, like vocally and even rap, if you include rap in your respective song as a boy band, boy group, or girl group, or soloist, the list goes on. You just take things up to a whole another level where the song can end up being very meaningful to the listeners, the watchers, and the fans and such. And I can't emphasize that enough. And I'm just so glad that I did not procrastinate. I know, because now it's so hard not to, especially for me, a lot to catch up on the channel here, with a lot of debuts and releases and such. But yeah, I need to get to the album. I can't really tell you guys if it's within this month or not, or next month when I come back from convocation and stuff. But be sure to like, share, maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. And just Warner Smart connecting with y'all in terms of ONEWE and all their songs that we listened to by them today. Or if you want to talk a little bit about the album, and if you're interested, let me know. I just love connecting with you guys. I can't emphasize that enough. Don't be shy. I am more than willing to take time out of my day to reply to you guys. But as always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are, and peace.